Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609. I'm on the road again. I'm headed to Abilene State Park in Texas. Be there for a few days, maybe. I'm not sure. I just got up this morning. I was out walking and I thought, why do I need to stay here? And the answer is I don't. So this is, we're on our way to Brady, Texas now. I believe this is Highway 71. Then we turn north to Abilene, Texas. But one of the things that, in the RV park, it's what it is, you know what I mean? And it looks a little hazy because the wind's out of the north, got a little norther blowing in, a little dust in the air and so forth, but be that as it may. But, when you're in an RV park, all that glitters isn't gold. Of course, the one I live in, there's no barking dogs, nobody playing stereos loud, so it's got a lot of pluses. Right, you've got a beautiful place to walk and ride my trike, and a lot of pluses. I mean, if you did the pluses and the minuses, you'd have 20 in the plus side and 1 or 2 in the minus side. But what are the 1 or 2 minuses? Well, I have my dining room window by my swivel chair. I can look out in the mornings and the evenings and stuff. In the evenings, I can watch the sun set, and in the mornings, I can, just look out the window and, kind of let the sunlight in and enjoy the start of the day. However, there's always a catch-22, right? Well, when people live in RV parks, everybody's got a dog. I think I mentioned this before. I think in our RV park we got about 30 dogs and 24 humans. Or I could be wrong on that. But anyway, the dogs are more populous than the humans. And what that means is they got to walk their dogs and the dogs poop. But, they don't let the dogs poop where they park their RV. They go walking through the RV park, and the dogs, after a day or two, will have their pooping spot nailed. Well, unfortunately, across the road from where I am, there's a lady that comes by. She's got 2 dogs. Twice a day. Twice. Right at breakfast and right when I'm watching the sunset. That's one of those little petty irritants that is just the way it is. There's nothing you can do about it. And, you're sitting there eating your breakfast and look out the window and there's a lady bent over with a glove on and a bag picking up a dog turd. Something about that doesn't turn me on. Then somebody would say, well, why don't you just not look? Well, I don't. I mean, what I do now is I close the blinds until she's gone, then I open them again. But see, now she's got me trained, because now when I see her, the first picture in my mind is that hand reaching for a dog turd. And enough said about that. But yeah, what I would recommend they do, if they have the dogs, let them shit where they are. It's kind of like these nuclear power plants. They produce radioactive waste, but they don't want to bury it in their own backyard. No, they want to ship it out somewhere else and get it away from their homes. What I say is, if you poop it, you bury it where you are. So, but anyway, enough said about that. Just a little pointing out that even though I've got a bunch of positives, there's always something. And but yeah, I'm trying something new here on this phone too. I'm using the Pixel 4a. I've got the external mic hooked up, and I'm not pointing the camera at the hood. Somebody suggested that the autofocus is trying to focus on the hood or something on the hood, like the windshield washers or something. So if you just pointed it above that, that's why I'm showing you so much sky today. I'm going to see if the auto focus, if it does better. It seems like from this side, it's looking better. It's not blurring much. So we'll see how this goes. And also I want to see if the road noise is eliminated totally by using the external mic. I got it to work okay. But anyway, on the road again. Got my casita behind me. We're traveling along about 55, 60 miles an hour. And no hurry. Of course, I am going into a north wind, not a big old good one, but a pretty good one, probably 15 to 18 miles an hour. Doesn't bother me 5 cents. I mean, I'll still get 15 miles a gallon minimum. And another reason I'm taking this trip is I want to check out this Abilene State Park, and I may come back through Lake Brownwood. The reason I haven't gone to Abilene State Park before, it's a nice little park. Frugal RV Gal was just there a few days ago doing some geocaching and stuff. But the reason I haven't gone there before is there's virtually no Verizon signal in that park. But now I'm hoping with the WeBoost cell phone signal booster that I got from WeBoost for free. They sent it to me to check out and do videos. So thank you very much, WeBoost. It works for me. Whenever I get any kind of signal, it works great. And just remember, guys, you folks that are thinking about getting a booster of any kind, it can't boost no signal. In other words, if you're not getting anything at all, it can't do anything. You know, I mean, it's got to have a signal to boost, and that's why they call it WeBoost. But moving right along out here, guys, I tell you, it's just so nice to be able to do what I'm doing for me. Now, I'm not recommending it for anybody else. You do what you do. I do what I do. Here I am, 75 years old. I still feel like doing this. I'm looking forward to getting my Class C motorhome here in the next few weeks and continuing this path for as long as I can. I have no idea how long that'll be. I'm not going to make a prediction one way or another. Just going to stay on the path till it ends or whatever. But yeah, it's a nice feeling. I was up walking this morning. I was thinking, what am I going to do today? And I thought, well, I could do a triking video, or I could go ride around the electric trike. And I thought, well, I don't really want to do that. Why don't I take a drive? And then I thought, well, if you're going to take a drive, why don't you hook up the RV and take a drive? And so I did. It takes, to take the WeBoost antenna down and get the inside done, the outside done, hooked up and pulling out. It's 30 minutes. If I do it leisurely, you know what I mean. I could do it quicker, and but that's from fully hooked up to fully unhooked and pulling out, 30 minutes, not bad. And with the Class C, will that be improved? Somewhat, yeah. I would imagine it'd be cut down to 15-20 minutes. I'll still have to unhook the drain hose, the garden hose, the electric hookup, and if I have a jack down, which I may or may not have, I don't know if I'll need jacks with it or not. It doesn't come with electric or power jacks. I'll just use these old manual ones I've got. And the reason is, the reason I didn't get the electric or hydraulic jacks is because that's just another problem. That's another potential problem. It's like getting 3 or 4 slide outs. That's 3 or 4 potential problems. I really didn't want an awning, but you can't get it without it. The downside of an awning is, you get it out there, it's pretty, you push a little button and it goes out, and then you push the button for it to come in and it doesn't. Then what do? Well, then you got to get your electric screwdriver thing out, and hopefully you've got the right bit to fit that little nut that'll get it back in. So, knock on wood. But yeah, moving right along here, guys. What time is it, Rusty? It is about 10:15 a.m. Texas time, which reminds me, November the 1st, we go back to the regular time. Our daylight savings time ends November the 1st. I don't even know why we do it anymore. But anyway, guys, just wanted to do a video here on the Pixel 4a and let you guys know I'm on the road. But yeah, I'll still post the RV review videos, and then I'll post some videos in addition about the Abilene State Park. It's a small park. It's busy as hell on the weekends, but during the week, like Monday through Thursday, it's not busy at all. And the prices are right. It's like $15 a night for electric and water. And then, of course, if you have the Texas Parks Pass, you don't have to pay the entry fee, which is $5 a day, per day. So I get that way. So it'll cost me, and I may stay in the overflow where they've got electric and water. It's $12 a night. And because they told me there weren't many people, there were none there in the overflow. So, if it's a nice private area and I can get a pretty good signal using the WeBoost, yeah, may do that. But we'll see. And if if I skip a video or two or whatever, it's because I just don't have a signal and may have to go into Abilene. Abilene, prettiest town I've ever seen. Women there will treat you mean in Abilene. That's the home of Dyess Air Force Base. That's the B-1 bomber operations for the Air Force, and now other stuff. But having said that, guys, from on the road to near Brady, I guess, this is Rusty78609 saying, thumbs up, guys. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products. Just click on it, go to Amazon, buy whatever you want during that shopping session, and Amazon takes care of me. Doesn't cost you 1 penny. How about that? Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, keep your health, and who knows what you'll end up doing in your life. Adios, amigos. Till next time, vaya con Dios. Hasta luego. Aloha. And man, I tell you, I can't tell you how much I enjoy being able to do what I do, and I'm so glad that I decided not to build that cabin. Boy, that was a close one. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.